Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your favorite reviewer's favorite reviewer, Mr. Cheap Sense, back. Just got off from work. Well, actually, I got off about 9:50 something, but I had to run back out when I got here. So I'm back home. Just got out the shower. I'm fresh. Um, just about to pick out a fragrance to spray on. And I usually like to go with something that's going to be fresh and out the shower like. And I think I'm going to rock with Cool Water, even though it's the wrong fucking Cool Water. Because as somebody pointed out, I bought the mild deodorant kind. So I now have to go back and get the version that I should have had in the first place. And also, I watched a video earlier that Joy Amin did, and he did one on 15 summer fragrances or some shit like that. And the Nautica that I have is the Nautica Voyage N, what is that, N83 I think it was. And somebody, subscriber said that, you know, I don't have the original, so now I have to go out and get the original Nautica Voyage, in which I've seen it in the store, pretty cheap. I even can probably pick it up from City Trend because I saw it in there also. So let me give myself a couple of sprays. Still smells good regardless, guys. Anyway, I had a subscriber, sorry about all the moving, and I'm expecting some company in a little bit. So I had a subscriber ask me earlier. He said that I should show off my collection, and I've shown this collection off several times over, but I don't mind doing it again. Uh, we have some new subscribers who don't know what this is all about, and I don't want anyone to think that I'm bogus and that I'm borrowing fragrances or nothing like that. Everything I have here, I purchased with my own money, with the exception of a few, maybe 4 or 5 that I didn't buy myself that were bought by, female friends of mine. And I have some other fragrances that subscribers have sent me over the past few weeks, maybe month. But let's get to it. Do I think Ferrari Black is worth $12 with performance problems? Um, you mean this? And this is a damn good fragrance. The only reason why I have this is because it has the note of plum in it, and I like plum, and it smells great to me, and I think it's well worth $12 because even with performance issues, you can still take it with you and reapply if need be. That's what I do. I usually, when I go to work in the morning, I have this duffel bag, and I usually just drop my fragrance in here with my headphones and chargers and stuff, and take it to work with me. So you can do the same. I heard it smells like Boss Bottle. What's going on, Coop? Uh, no, I don't think it smells like Boss Bottle because Boss Bottle has apples and cinnamon, and Ferrari Scuderia Black has plum in it, so it's a difference. But I guess it could be kind of in the same genre. But I like it. It's nice. So I'm not gonna stand here and go through each and every fragrance like I did before. But to my new subscribers, or our new subscribers, I should say. I have to keep correcting myself. Um, if you see anything you have a question about, just point it out, and I'll stop, pick it up, whatever. Yeah, Coop. I get that every time I show it. Um, and this is just one shelf. It actually has 4 tiers to it, and there's actually a tier that's supposed to go down here at the bottom. But when I bought the stand from the Goodwill, it didn't come with the last glass, so I used those 4. And then this is my dresser, and I have fragrances on top of fragrances, as you can see. I'm running out of room. So as you can see, my dresser is completely full of fragrances. I have my oils here. And no, these are not Tootsie Rolls. I ate all of those a long time ago. My daughter bought it. But I keep changing here because it doubles as a change holder. I have David Beckham. I haven't worn that yet. I need to test out. I have a few samples here. Exceptional, which I'm sick of looking at that shit. Polo Red Rush, which is not a good fragrance. This Polo. I got 1 million that I've never worn. Couple of City Trend cheapies that actually panned out to be pretty decent, except for Cuba Winter. It smells great, but on my skin it only lasts 2 hours. I have not tested Royale yet, or Royal. This is, as y'all can see, supposed to be an Aventus clone. Smells okay, it's just not what you expect it to be. CH Man clone. It smells okay, has a little sweetness. This one is the only one that I've picked out so far from the cheapies that actually smells like what it's supposed to smell like. And my 2 newest ones came today, Zara 9.0 and this one. And here are the ones you guys sent me. Plus there's some in this box right here that I haven't worn yet. Coop, I know you recognize this. Let's see, what are you talking about? No, I haven't. I just lazy, man. I don't know. And plus, I don't really want to like get way down there to pick up fragrances and stuff like that. So it's cool where it is. I'm getting old. I got arthritis in both my knees. I had surgery on my right Achilles tendon a few years back. My left one is acting up now. So I've been quit playing ball a long time ago. But as y'all can see, it's a pretty extensive collection. I have some goodies, and I also have some bullshit fragrances too. Nobody's collection is gonna just be completely beast mode. And let's see, which Mont Blanc is your favorite? The only my favorite. Well, I have Mont Blanc Legend Intense. I have the original Mont Blanc. I have Presence. Star Walker is one that people still hype up a lot. It's okay. It's a nice spring, summertime freshie. This one actually was my favorite at first. This is Individual. And a lot of reviewers used to hype this up when I first got in the game also. And now they talk about it the same as everything else that they used to hype up, like Ferragamo F Black. They say this one also smells like an upscale dryer sheet. So, whatever. But Mont Blanc Individual used to be my favorite. And actually, I think it still is. I thought Mont Blanc Legend Intense was gonna take the top spot, but um, it smells exactly like the regular. It's just a little bit more stronger, but it is what it is. Um, Star Walker is good. It's pretty decent. Um, this is another one that was hyped up. Moschino Uomo was hyped up, and I bought it. I like it. I've heard Cuba Nose talk shit about it. I've heard some other people talk shit about it. I've heard other reviewers talk shit about it, and I like it. So I don't even pay them no attention most of the time what the fuck they be talking about. I think it's a pretty decent fragrance. It's not game changing or nothing like that, but it's pretty decent. Cuba Royale smells good, but I don't know how it's gonna perform on my skin. I haven't worn it yet. Just like Cuba Winter, it could be a 2 hour fragrance and just disappear. Um, but it is what it is. This top layer up here is mostly fragrances that I don't really care much for. A lot of them I do. Like my whole English laundry section right here, I love, except for Signature and Arrogant. But the rest of them I love. Impact is a cheapie that I picked up. That's a damn good fragrance. I don't care for Michael Kors. It don't last long at all. Sea Salt and Fig by Kendrick Goods. I bought from Old Navy. That's a good one. Hannah Mori. Um, Everybody knows Dunhill is a damn good one. All of my Playboys over here are nice. My Cubas back there, platinum, black, and gold. My Perry Ellis M and red. If you don't have Zegna Uomo, you need to pick it up. It's a damn good fragrance. Spring and summertime type joint. Smells very nice. And this is another one that used to be hyped up by the fragrance gods, as I call them. And then all of a sudden, they don't like it anymore because they done turned into niche snobs and all that kind of shit. So yeah, that to me it smells damn good. And this is the one I was talking about. The name of it is Night Code Private. And this is the inspired by fragrance of Giorgio Armani Profumo. It smells damn near identical to it. It does last. It's powerful. I have my Ferragamo line right here, except for Jay-Z Gold in the back, but I have two Armoffs here, and I have a bunch more on my shelf over there. Black suede, curved black. I actually gave one of my subscribers my other bottle of Issey Miyagi as a token. We couldn't work out a deal when it came to um, you know, trying to work out something, because he said he really didn't have anything that was worth trading for it, and I was going to say give me a few bucks for it, but he didn't want to do that. So me being a good Samaritan, I just said fuck it, and I just gave it to him. So I hope he enjoys it. Polo. This is my Calvin Klein. A few of them here. My Burberry here. You still like that F Black or not? Worth the hype. I like it. A lot of people gonna say it smells generic or synthetic just because they done turned into niche snobs and they started buying higher end fragrances, and now all of a sudden they don't even think F Black is worth the money. Um, for 15, 20 bucks, you can find F Black. I like it. I give two fucks what nobody else think. Yeah, Prada Luna Rossa Sport. I bought that from Ross. That was a chance buy. Um, I walked in one day and seen it on the shelf, and it was 40 bucks, and I jumped on it. Smells damn good. I got compliments when I wore that too. This used to be my number one fragrance, period, cheapy wise. And women love this stuff, man. So if you don't know anything about Bora Bora, you need to do some homework. Prada Luna Rossa Sport. Yes, it is a freshie. Um, it smells more of an upscale type freshie though. Like a high price freshie is what it smells like. I got my aquatic line here. I tried to line these up, some kind of way, but it don't always work out. So I have my aquatics here. That is the shit. Bulgari Aquamarine. That's probably the best aquatic fragrance I have, period. Got my Nautica, in which I gotta switch that out because I found out it's not the right Nautica. Cedar and Salt is another great one. I got two Tommy Bahamas here, Set Sail Martinique and St. Bart's. Both are pretty good. I wore this guy to the club, and that shit caused some commotion. If you don't have that one, you need to get it. That's one I didn't buy. Somebody else bought for me, along with Mont Blanc Legend. In my opinion, yes, it is better than Invictus Aqua, unless you have the vintage version. The version that I have is the 2018, and it doesn't last long. And to my nose, the smell is okay, but it's not what I thought it was gonna be. All that hype and me anticipating to buy. When I found it, I was ecstatic, and Bulgari Aquamarine blows that shit out of the water in my book, unless you have the vintage version. The Penguin line is okay. I wouldn't recommend anybody purchasing. Yeah, Cody, I haven't seen anything. The only package I received today was my Zara fragrances, so I don't know what the deal is. You never smelled the new version. The new version of Invictus Aqua, it is still basically a salty version. It just doesn't last long. It doesn't project long like it used to. It's more of a weaker version than it used to be. This is my Valentino Uomo Intense. Yeah, that's a damn good fragrance. And I sent one of my subscribers a sample of this. And I don't think he was too enthused about it. But hopefully he liked it. That's my Black is Black line. And if you guys don't know anything about Black and Black, they're like a $10 fragrance. And you can find these at TJ Maxx, maybe Marshalls or something like that. But they're pretty damn good. I like them. I got like 6 of these. There's another one here somewhere. The select version. It's pretty good. They have a few more that I want to try out too. Like I said, my Burberry line here. What kind of performance? English Laundry. They're pretty strong. I know Windsor Pour Homme lasts a pretty good amount of time. It's pretty strong. I've worn Notting Hill, which is a little, it's sweet, but it's a little on the weak side. I might get like 2 hours, maybe projection, probably about 4 or 5 hours longevity on that one. This one is actually a clone or smells similar to Versace Eros. And if you can't afford to buy Eros, then I suggest pick this one up. This is Oxford Blue. It's a damn good fragrance too. Another one is Tahitian Waters. Another great fucking fragrance. I love that shit. I love the bottle presentation on this motherfucker. Look at that shit. They got one called, I think, London that I want to try. You want to be on my video? They got one called London that I want to try, but I can't find it in stores, and you have to order it. And they selling it for like between 60 and 80 bucks. Because they still retail for like $80, $85. I got my 1 Million Lucky, Invictus Intense, my Dolce & Gabbana. I got the Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme, my Sean John. Of course, my Azzaro line. I really basically bought these two just because of the bottle and the box presentation. It's got like some purple juice inside of it. I like that. That's Slate by Banana Republic. Smells okay. It's not all that. And then I got one called Cordovan, which is the same kind of bottle, that square bottle. It's just a different scent. Versace Dreamer is not for everybody. That is a masculine, manly scent. It's not sweet. It's more like tobacco and some other shit like lavender and something else is in this. But I don't recommend you buying it if you're not into like masculine, real manly, masculine type scents. But it's okay. The only issue I had with this one, which is Mano Fresh, is every time I wear it, everybody else around me says it smells good, but I smell roach spray. And that's the only reason why I don't wear it as much. I keep smelling Raid roach spray. I don't know why it smells like that. Another powerhouse that I bought that Joy Amin hyped up was Bentley for Men Intense. This is a manly fragrance too. Don't buy it if you're not into manly scents. This shit is boozy. It's tobacco-y. It's nice, but you're not gonna like it if you're not into them kind of scents. Another one you might not be into is Lalique Pour Homme. That's another one of them masculine scents. I didn't like it at first. It had to grow on me a little bit. It's another good one. I just actually got rid of Silver Scent Deep. I sent it to the same guy that I sent my Issey Miyagi to. I hope he enjoyed it. It's another great one. Spring and summer. Let's see. This was a surpriser. I finally got this one. And that shit smelled good as hell. Halloween Man Shot. I don't know how many of y'all know about this, but this is one of them soapy strong as hell, old school type scents. I spent like $9 or $10 for it, and Joy was another one who hyped this one up, and I actually ended up liking this. It's strong as hell, but I kind of like it. 1 or 2 sprays is all you need of this guy, and that's it. Anything above that, you're gonna choke out a whole room. A lot of people don't like this, but I like it. It smells pretty good. This shit here was a disappointment. Jimmy Choo Man. I spent $30 on this shit around Christmas time. And I remember everybody used to talk about it. Rappers and all used to talk about Jimmy Choo. And I bought this shit. And this shit lasted like 20 minutes on my skin. And that was it. So about the only thing this is good for with me is air freshener. So if anybody's interested in Jimmy Choo Man, feel free. Holla at me. Y'all already know what that is. That's Albertash Concepts #1. This shit was actually $150 in the store I bought it from. And I actually got it for $100 because I bought 2 other fragrances with it. This is probably the highest fragrance I have in my collection, period. And I'll never do it again, although it wasn't my money I spent on it. I had this now for about, I don't know, about 2 months, 3 months. Smells good as hell online. They go for like $300-400. And that's what the bottle looks like. It's some of that Middle Eastern type shit. Y'all also gotta stop sleeping on Perry Ellis, because they got some good shit too. This one actually is a clone of something else. I don't know what. I can't remember. But they have a lot of good ones. That's what got me into them. I started buying a lot of Perry Ellis. And they smell damn good. Another one here. Noir. This is mostly my Armaf right here. I got Seville, Aura. If you can't afford to pay Mont Blanc type prices, Derby Clubhouse Gold is another way to go. I think this was like $20, $25, something like that. It's a damn good. This is a lot stronger than Mont Blanc, and it lasts longer too. Smells identical to it. Voyage Brown. Y'all already know what the hell that is. Tres Nuit. You already washed, little girl? Shut up.
Well, all my business out there.
Yeah, be alright. As long as they know you clean. Imperial #1. This used to be her favorite fragrance until she switched out on me.
It still is.
No, because you said you like this one.
It still
when
is.
I sprayed this.
Okay, they both my favorite.
She switched out from Imperial to Diesel Plus Plus Masculine. And this shit smells pretty damn good for a cheapie. I think I paid like $14, $15 for this online. So it's pretty damn good. Imperial #8. This one actually smells kind of like Halloween Man Shot. So if you already got Halloween Man Shot, don't get this one. Unless you just looking to collect Imperial. That's what I had on the other day. #4. The Insurrection. This is one I bought. It smells pretty good. It's a little powdery. It smells damn good though. I actually broke the little latch that goes across here because I thought it was stupid as hell, so I just snatched it off. It's a cheapie too. I got Insurrection Dark, which is a pretty good fragrance. One of them has cherries or black cherries or something in it. And I have Wild by Insurrection. They cheap too, about 15, 20 bucks. What else? Of course, I got Lamal, and I have Ultra Male, however you want to call it. I got both of those. That's pretty good. This actually is they said a decent clone of Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce. I bought this one because it also has a boozy and a plum note in it. And I only wore it once, but I like it. It's called Memphis. Pretty damn good. Stomach growling and shit. Azzaro Wanted, another good one. Thank you, somebody who bought this for me.
I bought it.
Yeah, you bought this.
You're welcome.
The Perry Ellis by Perry Ellis. This is a close clone to Bleu de Chanel. When I got this, I was happy with it. It just doesn't last long. I have to keep reapplying. I'm pretty sure y'all know what that is. That's a beast. Don't spray too much of this shit on because it'll choke you. But when it dries down, it's damn good. Another good one I found out. I finally got my hands on this one, and I like that. I also have Amen. I'm looking to get into some more of that. Mercedes-Benz Club. Pretty good. I got the red version. I'm not too thrilled about it, but it's okay. If y'all don't have that one, something is wrong with you. That's that YSL. Sean John, y'all already know I got that. It's another good one. Somebody actually said they didn't like this one. This is Givenchy or Givenchy, however you say it. Pie. It's pretty good. No. Azzaro Wanted does not smell like Versace Eros in no way, shape, or form. Period. It's another good one. Kind of smells fruity. And I like this bottle too. Let me pop this out real quick. I like that bottle. It's different. I can't wait till I get another shelf so I can display the rest of these, man. Because some of these bottles are very nice. I might try to find one this weekend, another cheap shelf. The rest of this shit ain't even really worth showing, except for this one. I was surprised that I had to revisit this one. One of my subscribers mentioned it, and I jumped back on it. Just the original. I think this is the original Curve. Joy talked me into this one. It's not bad. It's pretty good. Green, barbershop-y type. It's okay. Some shit I wish I wouldn't have bought. I can't even give this shit away. Maximum. $25 worth of money going down the drain. And it don't even perform. Coach for Men is a banger, man. I just sprayed a little bit too much on one time when I first got it. and somebody told me that it was giving them a headache, but when it died down, like dried down, it was beautiful. It was a very good fragrance, and they told me that it smelled good after it dried down. So you don't need that many sprays of that one. Maybe 3, possibly 4 at the max, and then you have to let it air out before you go around people because it is kind of strong in the opening. Dunhill Fresh, another one. It's pretty good, but I only use it like when I'm about to, when I'm fresh out the shower. One of them dumb reach scents. This is one I haven't tested yet. I bought the other day. It was $9.99, called Rush. Yeah, the Boucheron I don't like. I like this one though. Clean for Men Black Leather. That smells pretty good. And of course, my Tropical Musk by Jovan Musk is a good one. This one is a powerhouse fragrance. That shit is strong as hell. And you don't need but maybe 1 or 2 sprays of this. And it kind of smells like an old school fragrance, kind of dated, but I like it. I think Ash from Gent Sense talked shit about it, and I think he's gonna do a video review on it just to poke fun at it. Somebody just asked me. Oh, the Boucheron. Boucheron to me smells like lemon scented Pledge, like a household cleaner. And I don't like it. I just like the bottle because it's different. And Joy is the one who hyped this one up too. And I bought this shit. I gotta stop listening to Joy because Joy gonna have me into a lot of shit. Joy, is a great reviewer, but he's, like somebody said earlier, a little bit too nice at times, and he don't really tell you if something sucks. And y'all know I don't give 2 shits. If I don't like it, I don't like it. And I'm going to tell you about it. Yeah, the one you really need to get your hands on if you want to is Tropical Musk. If you like sweet, fruity type, this is good. It lasts long. I think I got like 3 hours of projection out of it. And it lasted me damn near a whole 8-hour shift, if not a little longer, without reapplying. So it grabs a hold to you. I think they got one called White Musk. I want to try that one too. I bought this one just because TJ Maxx didn't have shit at the time, and they had finally marked this down from what it was. And I bought it, and it smells okay. It's not all that. So don't waste your money if you see this. One I do like is Neroli Woods by Banana Republic. From Banana Republic, this is one of my favorite ones. I tried Black Walnut, I tried Oud Mosaic, and I ain't like none of that bullshit. White Musk doesn't last for me. Yeah, I kind of figured. But I mean, that could just be for your body chemistry, your skin. It might work for somebody else, but who's to say? But being that they only cost you a few bucks and you can pick it up at probably any city trend for like $3, $4, $5, or $6, I mean, what are you losing? Nothing, really. And I already showed you guys these 2. I need to give these a try. I'm not a David Beckham fan, but once again, Joy is one of them guys who hyped this up. And I went out and got it because it was a gift set. And I think I paid, how much did I pay for this shit? $12 for both of these. One is 40 mil and the other is 30 mil. And the Instinct one is the one with the magnetic cap. So you do get a little bit of something. If you ever see this bullshit here, don't buy it. I bought this thinking that it was gonna be something decent, and it sucks to the highest of suckstivity, as Beavis and Butthead used to say. Oh, and these are pretty damn good. I don't know the projection and the longevity on them, but they only cost you like $12.99 at TJ Maxx, and I think Marshall sell them too. And the guy in the mall sells these for like $45. And I tried to tell him the other day that I found these for $12.99, and he couldn't believe it. So he's a jackass if he thinks I'm gonna pay $45 for these shits when I can just wait for them to hit back at TJ Maxx and get them for $12.99. But they pretty damn good. The red one kind of smells like Polo Red Extreme. And I can't tell you what this Pure Blanc is supposed to smell like, but I have smelled the white bottle and the black bottle, and they both smell good also. I like your collection. A lot of bangers under $100. Yeah, my channel is all about the cheapies. Now, like I said, I do throw in every now and then some higher price stuff that I find, you know, $50, $60, something like that sometimes, and I just want it, I'll grab it. But most of mine are, you know, from anywhere from like $3 up to 40, 50, 60 bucks. And that's what the channel is all about, trying to find the cheapies, the good deals, the steals. I'm not one of them guys who's going to go out and buy a whole bunch of niche products that's going to run you about $100 or $150. And I know everybody can't afford that shit because I can't afford it. Be on the lookout for that ruby tomorrow. If it's not there, I'm going to call and see what's up. I got you. I think I had Blaze or either the other one. I can't remember, but I gave it away. I'm not really big into that Polo Club stuff, but some of my subscribers keep telling me I need to stop slipping on them because I can find them all day. This is one that Big Beard Business did a review on, and he found this at TJ Maxx or Ross. TJ Maxx, I think it was. And this is Whatever It Takes by Kanye West. And he kept saying that he thinks this is gonna suck. And he actually liked it when he sprayed it. It smells like the powder from the grape Kool-Aid pack. And it kind of dries down to grape and vanilla type smell. Smells pretty good. It don't last all day, but it smelled pretty good. I was surprised by it too. It wasn't but like $10. And then, as you know, TJ Maxx has these exclusives. I like to call them TJ Maxx exclusives. $12.99. This one smells like Invictus, the original. But it's sweet as hell. How much do I spend on fragrances a month? It depends. Shut up. Shut it up. It depends. If I can find some cheap ones, I might not spend no more than maybe 50. But then again, I order online sometimes too, and they might run you about 20 bucks. So the two that just came in not too long ago or today, they were 20 a piece. So that's 40 bucks. And then I spent the other day probably like another $30. So about $70, $80 maybe. Sometimes I'll push about $100 depending. And stop that. Don't laugh at her. She is not funny. What to look out for at City Trend. It depends on what you don't have. City Trend sells Nautica, Nautica Voyage, the real Nautica Voyage. Don't think that you're getting a fake, but do please check the batch codes on them. Make sure they match the box and the bottle. Um, they sell all kinds of Cuba fragrances. So you're going to find Cuba Winter. You're going to find Cuba Royale. You're going to find Cuba Gold, Black, Platinum. You're going to see the ones with the four packs of these. It's going to be red, orange, silver, and something else. You're going to see the big, thick ones like this. And almost all the Cubas are good. They got the Cuba Latino line. They got another Cuba line. Some of that stuff I'm not into. What else do they sell? They got a lot of bullshit inspired by fragrances too. Like if you can't afford the original Invictus, they got this cheap ass shit like this. But this one actually smells exactly like Invictus Aqua. It just doesn't last as long as Invictus Aqua. As you can see, it is a cheap ass version, but I kind of like it. And before I bought Invictus Aqua, that's what I was wearing. They got one that's a CH Man clone, and it actually smells decent. It just doesn't last long. The Aventus, inspired by fragrance. I like the fact that they at least tried to simulate it to the fullest, because the bottle actually looks kind of like an Aventus bottle, but it's not worth it. I mean, I spent like maybe $4 or $5 or $6 for this, but it don't smell like Aventus. So mostly, if you're gonna buy fragrances, buy Cuba, buy designer. Don't go for this off-brand knockoff stuff. It's not worth it. I actually got a few more right here. You're not in the video. This is the bootleg Lamal or Ultramal, I should say, called J-Man. It's not worth it. It don't even smell like Ultramal. This is supposed to be a clone of Boss, Hugo Boss, and which this one don't smell bad, but I wouldn't recommend it. That actually came from the Dollar Tree, and it's supposed to be a Bleu de Chanel clone. It smells like it for like 5 seconds, then it dies. This is City Trend, another Bleu de Chanel clone. It lasts about 10 minutes. And this is another Bleu de Chanel clone. It lasts about 10 minutes. So as you can see, I was trying hard to find a Bleu de Chanel clone. Yeah, it does get expensive. Yeah, that's where mine came from, Bruce, City Trend. That Guerlain or whatever it is, I was gonna order that one time before, but the price was a little higher than $23, and I didn't buy it. Somebody talking about, man, put it on camera.
No.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Anyway, I'm about to get off here because my phone is on 5%, and I need to charge it up. So, anyway, I hope you, whoever it was that wanted to see my collection, I hope you enjoyed it. And I need to get with the guy who won the contest, guessing what 2 fragrances of Zara that I ordered, and he got it right. And I need to get him out whatever he chooses to pick a sample of for my collection. So once we hit 500 subscribers, I'll do another giveaway. So stay tuned for that. And if y'all got friends, family, or anybody, co-workers that you know of that's interested in fragrances and want to join a channel of real people, let them know about this channel, and let's get them 500 subscribers. CK1 Flankers. besides CK Shop. I smelled CK1, CKB the other day when I was in the mall, and they smell okay. Nothing like groundbreaking or nothing like that. Anyways, I'm out, guys, for my phone die. Peace.